Hi folks, welcome to my Retro Journal. Today I'm doing my first ever mail call video because one of my viewers, Tom from Colorado, sent me a couple of packages. Now, I'm a small channel, so I don't get very many packages, and I did an unboxing for the holiday, but it was mostly stuff that either I bought or was given to me by my family. And Tom looked at that and said, "Oh, you should do some more unboxing and videos." And I said, "Well, I don't buy that much stuff, and I don't really get any. I don't get any mail from viewers because I have a tiny channel." So Tom was like, "Oh, I want to be the first one," so he sent me this. And he actually sent me two packages because you can see he wrote on here, "Found it." He said he couldn't find everything initially, and then he found the other part. So these came separately. And this came a little over a month ago or so. I've since done another unboxing of the Amiga 600 I bought, and Tom actually emailed me and said, "Oh, yeah, you might be able to use this on your Amiga as well as the QL, so give it a try." He didn't tell me what it was, so I don't know. So I will open these up. So let me open up the big package first. Very exciting. I guess I'll open it up over on this side here. So there we go. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, I see what this is. Oh, it's a F-16 Sentai. Looks like a Sega thing, but it's wireless. Oh, it's got the door missing. All right. What else do we have in here? Oh, is that it? Yeah. So that seems to be. Oh, by the way, in honor of my first mail call, I'm eating gummies since that's what Adrian from Adrian's Digital Basement does. So I figured I would do it as well because I like gummy bears. That was not sent in. I bought that myself. Okay. So this is the receiver, I guess. I guess it's IR. It's got two plugs. Okay. 1 and 2, left and right, I assume. Now, I used to have a Sega Genesis system, and I no longer have one. But I do actually have a Sega CDX, but I can't find it. It might be at my my parents' in the attic, because it's not here. I know during if you watched my Christmas unboxing, I had a little handheld Sega game, and where is it? Let me see if I can find it. I might have it actually in the drawer right here. Let me see if it's in here. Yep, here it is. But it's the handheld version of it. Uses an SD card, which goes right in here. It's got a USB and a video out, so you can hook it to your TV. So yeah, so I have this, but I don't use it that often. But I used to have a real one, and then yeah, I got a Sega CDX, and I can't find it. So this would definitely plug into that. But now the QL does have DB9 ports, and it does work with Atari joysticks. So what's interesting about this is obviously powered, and this is not. So the QL's port does not add power. It's just a very passive connector of the 6 lines: ground to fire, to left, to right, to up, to and down. I mean, I wired my own joystick up, so I know how it works. So this must be taking in 5 volts and then doing something. So we might have to experiment with this a little bit. I'm not just going to plug it into the QL. I don't think it would work because there's no power, but I mean, I could give it power and see what would happen. So yeah, let's investigate. Now, does the Amiga joystick port give power? And does it are Sega and Atari and Amiga compatible? I have to check. Okay, well, let's see what's in this package. Let's do it on this side. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, found it. Wait, that's the door. Missing door. Oh, and I see it's a second. It's the other one. So it has two, left and right. That's pretty cool. It looks like in pretty good shape. It says, doesn't say anything here. It just says model Sentai 352. Serial number, then it has nothing. Yeah. And serial number. Oh, I don't know. Okay. So let me do a little bit of investigation on the computer to see if I can find out what Sega uses for a pin versus what Atari does, because I know Atari works on my QL. So let me do that. All right, so I'm back, and here's what I printed out. And you can see that Atari, they both do up, down, left, right on 1, 2, 3, 4, except for the Genesis does ground and left and ground and right. So I'm not quite 100% sure. I mean, I did read up a little bit on this, and other folks suggest that this is just that it allows two different connections or selections, because you have that pin 7 select, which is the low mux select low high. But notice one difference is it uses Sega Genesis uses positive 5 volts on pin 5, whereas Atari does it on pin 7, so that's not compatible either. But up, down, left, right, and for fire is 6. Button A, button B, so it could be compatible. So I will have to, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take it apart. I brought some tools, can you tell? What I want to do is, I'm not going to hook it up to my QL because I don't want to blow a chip on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up just to see what it looks like, and then I'm going to put some batteries in this and use some wires to see if I can't. I have a 5-volt plug. See if I can't get this power and measure any signals here on the various wires. So this picture, by the way, is the connector to the computer, meaning that this thing plugs in like that, meaning that pin 1 is computer port. So this is pin 1 is so the power should be this guy. And hopefully I'll verify that by opening it up. All right, so let's open it up. A little bit of a mess, but there's 4 Phillips screws here, so yeah, I don't think it's ever been opened. Yep, I don't think there's anything I own that I haven't opened up. I've even opened up my Mac. I guess the my Mac keyboard I haven't, because those things are glued together, so they're harder to open up. But I think everything else I own I've opened up. It's just who I am. Let's make sure that we're focused in. There we go. It's always the my fear is that I record and everything I record is like, oh, it's garbage. You forgot. Let's keep these set. Interesting little feet. Okay, so then we have, see if this thing just comes apart. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. We've got that's the infrared module, and then you have a chip on here, WKK303C9323. Does it tell me where the power is coming in on? It does not. But if I stick to, it has an adjuster here, a little potentiometer. Yeah, I don't know. I see. So you've got, so it's, I guess it's only using, this has got to be, I assume this is going to be ground. I guess I'm going to have to take this part off too. It's one screw. Oh wow. There we go. That was never on. I'm the first one to have cracked this open. That's it. Let's not lose the screw. Put it on my keyboard. It's got the, okay, let's not put it on my keyboard. I don't want to lose this. All right, so what do we got on this? There's no silk screen or anything on there. Looks like a pretty shoddy, yeah, so that's your ground, which is, wait, yeah, that's ground. I don't know, it looks like that's a ground plane. It's just using, looks like left and right use different colored wires, so that's great. Would red be, yeah, I guess what I should measure is which one is the voltage. I don't want to put any volts in here and destroy it. So the problem with this is, pin 5 is, are these numbered? They are not numbered, but I know that fortunately, yep. So pin 5 is this guy right here. So can I, I'm going to have to be creative here. Here we go. That's pin 5. And all I want to know is where is that going to on the circuit board. So I'm going to use my multimeter in continuity mode, and then this one doesn't beep, it just creates a complete circuit. Can you see it? Yeah, kind of. Watch the needle. There we go. No. Gummy bears to the rescue. Maybe it's better when it's down. Yeah, I guess that's more visible. All right. So I have on pin 5, and I'm just trying to figure out. So I'm guessing, I thought that these two would be it. All right, let's see what we got. So this is the one. That's your 5-volt signal, which is your green one. Okay, green for power, I guess. It says number 15. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. It actually gives you the. Oh, I see what this does. That's pretty cool. So I think it kind of verifies that. So it's a pretty cool board. So the green one, but see, it says number 15, which is exactly what it was. So number 25 is not coming in, so that's got to be power. Number 28. So what did we say ground was? 8. Yeah, that's what ground is. And it has number 18, but it only needs one ground and one. So it's taking the power from number 1. Okay. Yeah. So that is, I think that'll that might actually work. So what I want to set up here is just to see if I can power this and then read signals on like the left and right button and see what it gives me. So let me do that. I'm going to come back and wire this up. Can't see it right now. To see if I can't give it some power. Positive 5 volts. And see if I get some out of it, get something out of it. So I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So I've got this wired up, and I did check all the various things. So I have this Radio Shack. It's an adjustable 2.5 amp power supply, and I have it at 5 volts. This is a positive tipped plug I've got in. I've got the ground to the ground, and I've verified that. This is pin 5. That's pin 8. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pin 1. Now, if you can watch the needle, if I connect the orange with the brown, you'll see that it just gives you a little bit of continuity, but it doesn't give you continuity, but you know, there is, it doesn't close fully. So my assumption would be if I plug this in, and I do this, if I hit the up button, which is this, that hopefully it'll do it. So let me do that. So in order to get power, I need to plug this in here. So this is already turned on. Hopefully nothing fries. There we go. Now if I do the same test. Oh, it actually closes. Okay. Interesting. I didn't expect that. I guess I should have measured the voltage on that then. So if I do that, and I measure this, gives me 5 volts. So it's actually, so what happens when I do that? So when I press the button, oops, let's make sure that's actually working. Make sure it's, alright, so it's in there. Nope. Come on. It's just not in a good spot. There we go. This is there, ready? So it actually does inverts it. Okay. All right. Well, interesting. That is not what I want. Is I wanted to close the signal, not. Yeah. So this actually. Again, this is what I was reading about a pull-up resistor versus a pull-down resistor, and so this actually. It's almost like it opens the circuit when you hit up. Otherwise it's closed. So I don't know. Don't think that will work on the QL. Interesting. So, and this is voltage. So it's actually, that's just how much voltage goes through there. If I do this and that, yeah. But as soon as I give it any sort of voltage, the this thing just shoots in the wrong direction. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is yeah. So it seems to be working, but I don't know how to, I can't hook it to the QL. I'll have to look online to see if I can do it some other way. So if you have any ideas on that, basically when it's giving a voltage through there, and the QL actually is just going to see if the circuit's closed, which it would be because of the, I did read that there's an adapter for the Commodore 64, but it's for. I need to figure out if I can find an actual gamepad that's not powered, because this is, taking the 5 volts, and I'm not sure what. I don't really want to feed 5 volts into my QL and burn it out. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can use this or not. If you have any ideas on that, that would be great. I would love to see if I could use this either on my QL or on my Amiga, but I'll put it back together at one point. But yeah, so this is a Sentai cordless joypad, and it's for the Sega Genesis, and so yeah. By the way, I did look this up. It is for the Sega Genesis, not for the Atari. This kind of gives it away. All right. Anyway, I think I'll end here. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you soon.